What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning C++, class inheritance. My name is QD Yazdani and you guys watching my channel Cryowood. Alright, so far we have seen our inheritance with private and protected, and we have done class hierarchy. So in this video we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna inherit from multiple base classes. So how we're gonna do that is because sometimes you guys needs to come here with C++ and you guys needs to inherit from not just one base class but from two or more. So you guys can do that. So I'm going to show you guys multiplying base classes. Just I can give you the simple example is that like we have a mother and father, and because we inherit our genes, our DNA from father side and from mother side. So all the animals, our mammals, whatever you guys see in this planet Earth, they have a mom and dad because there is a two classes and they inherit the child. If one child or two child, three child, four child, whatever child, they inherit from mom and dad. Alright, so we're going to create like that example. We're going to create a class father and class mother, and we're going to create class child, and the class child is going to inherit so from the multiple classes. So how we're going to do that? And we got the first part is that we create our class. We create class father. That's our base class, keep in mind. And we create another one, class mother, and that's our base class as well, keep in mind. And now we have a class child, and now class child gonna come here and inherit public father, and gonna put your public mother. So it's gonna inherit from the both mother and father. So now we have a class father and we have a class mother, and they have two base classes, and now we have class child, and the child is gonna inherit public father. So far we're using one, but if you notice in this one we are using two instead of one. Alright, so now father have a protected part, so father have a protected, we put a string X for father, and if you set the name, for example, Adam, and with the public we put a display father name, display father, and that's going to be our method. And with the display father we put a C out, and we put a father, we put the father name is. Alright, so there's a father name, and what's the father name is stored in X, so we display X here, and we go here and we go on the next line. Okay, you guys can put an endl as well, no problem. Alright, so now our father has done, our class father is done. We have a protected X, name is Adam. We have a public with the display father's name is here, very simple class. And now we have protected as well, and put a string Y, and we're gonna put a Y is say for example Eve. That's a father and Eve. That's mom and dad. So we have a public, we have a put a display mother. Okay, so now our display mother, we're gonna put a C out, and our C out, if we put a mother is, mother name is, and we put a Y, and we put a next line. Okay, so you guys observe here we have a class father, and here we have a protected string X, and we assign Adam, and here we have a method display father, and we're going to display the father name, and we have a class, another base class is protected, and we're going to put a Y which is Eve, and we guys can put up the public display mother, and the mother name is, and then we're going to display y. Okay, if you guys notice here, we have a class child. Our class child going to inherit from the father, which is on top, and from mother, which is this one, because it's going to display both. And now we're going to put a public. If you guys notice here, we are not going to put anything private. Now we're going to create some sort of function, but you guys, if you guys want, you guys can remove this one's Adam, and later on in our program we're going to put it there, and you guys can remove this as well. So I was thinking something else, but I'm going to change my mind, and I'm going to put a y, because I'm not going to put an x and y. So what I'm going to do is that now I'm going to come here in class child. I'm going to put another put a void. I'm going to put a set. I'm going to put a child, for example. So the child is going to be set. I'm going to put a string. I'm going to put a string A, and I'm going to put a string B. So now we have a string A and B, and we have here we have father's got a X and mom's got a Y. And what we're going to do is that we're going to come here and we put a string A, which is going to be X. We're going to assign to A, and Y we're going to assign B to Y. Alright, so now we have a string A, which is we're going to assign to A, which is we're going to assign to X, which is a father, and our another parameter is going to be B, and we're going to assign to Y. So, and now we're going to come here and we're going to put our child here. So we put a child, which is our constructor, and we're going to put a C. And now we're going to display everything. So we're going to set first, we're going to put a C dot set child, and we're going to put the name of the father is Adam. And you guys can do this way as well. You're going to put the same of the mother is Eve. Okay, so now we put a C dot display father, and we're going to put a C dot display mother. Now we put a child C, we put a set child Adam and Eve. We're going to display father, and we're going to display mother. So now we're going to look at the functions. Display father on top. So we have a display father, but we made a small mistake. We didn't put the type. So that one's string X, and we need to put a void here. Need to put a void, and we're going to check the mother, and we need to put a void as well here. So I'm going to put a void. So now we're gonna look at our function. So we put a string X, we put a void display father, and we put a void display mother. So this is going to be void as well. Alright, so now we're going to display father and mother, and now we're going to check all of functions. Set child, it's got a void. Now I'm going to check again, display mother, it's got a void, and it's got a display father, which is a base class. So we have a base class which is a father, and we have another base class which is a mother, and we have a child class which is gonna inherit from the father and mother. And we put a size set child or set parent, whatever function you guys want, set child name or set parents, whatever names you guys want. And now this one's we put a string A and a string B, and now A is going to be go to X, and B is going to go to Y child, and this C is going to be the object. We put a set child, and that's going to be Adam and Eve, that's going to be mom, that's going to be father, that's going to be mother, and display father, display mother. All right, very simple program. We build a project, we see for any error, all good, no problem. All right, so look at here, we have father name is Adam and mother name is Eve. How cool is this? Look at here, guys. So we have inherited from the base class, and you can put this one, or you guys can put a child name here. It's up to you. You guys want to put a set child name, or you guys needs to put anything you guys like. So you guys can make it a little bit cool if you guys come here and put a say string name of the child, you guys can put a say George, for example. You guys can do that. And here you guys just need to put a some sort of function, void. You guys can put a display, and inside the display you guys just put a cout, and you guys can put a my name is, for example, is name is, and you guys can put a string name, and you guys can put endl, or you guys can put a next line, up to you. Next line. Okay, so now we have added the string name, which is George. Now we are going to display our name, so we're gonna put this one c.display, just display. And now you guys can say my name is George, and father name is, or mother name is, or you guys can run, and you guys can see my name is George, father name is Adam, and mother name is Eve. So you guys can do this, and if you guys want to make it more cool, you guys can just change the my father name is, my mother name is. So you guys can do this to make it cool. Okay, now looks more friendly, user friendly. My name is George, my father name is Adam, and my mother name is Eve. Very easy peasy, no problem. If you guys look in here, that's a child class, that's a base class of the father, and that's a base class of the mother. The father name we set the name to Adam, and the mother name we set to Eve. You guys can do this, and I was looking before that you guys can do this X, and you guys can assign something over here, no problem. You guys can do this too, just here instead of these ones, because here parameter, the reason we put a parameter is because we want the user ourselves, we want to put something here. So if you guys don't want to put something here, you guys can already assign your name whatever here. You guys can put say Eve to Y, doesn't matter, or X to Adam to X, doesn't matter, or you guys can do this way. You guys can do this way as well. But the main point is that how you guys gonna inherit from the two base classes. So the father is a base class, the mother is a base class. If you look in here, pay attention here, the class child has a two base classes, have a father, and it has a mother. So it's inheriting from the two classes, not from one class, but from the two class. Even though the child have a private here, so keep in mind, if you guys put a private here, all whatever you guys have here, it becomes a private. So the private, only you guys can access to the private. You guys can, so if you change this one to private, then it's gonna be, it's gonna give you guys, if you guys change this one private, it's gonna give you guys error, so you guys can't do that. So if you guys want to be safe side, you guys need to do the protected. Protect is very easy, because you guys can use it for the different child classes, like a class hierarchy. I'm going to recap again. In this video we have learned how one child class going to inherit from the two base classes, and the two base classes, the first one is a father and the second one is a mother. So that's how you guys do that. That's how you guys inherit from the two base classes in the child class. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.